Hello everybody. Long time no see. I know. I'm bad at my job. I get it. Anyway, I've been watching a lot of Sam Ravndahl's videos lately, and she's started a new challenge in which she revisits her old faves and her old makeup with the purpose to kind of use up what you have instead of continually repurchasing and neglecting stuff that you liked but you don't ever get around to using. So I thought I would partake in said challenge where I choose a palette for the month and I predominantly use that palette and use old makeup that it's not really in my current makeup routine, but it just sits in my collection and I want to use it all up. So the palette that we have chosen for the month is going to be the Naked Heat palette, which is awesome. But what's been happening to me recently is I've been kind of using my Jaclyn Hill palette because it has a lot of the same warm tones as the Naked Heat. So I decided I'm going to give my Jaclyn Hill a break for the moment, and I'm going to kind of stick with my Naked Heat for the month of October. So throughout the month I'm going to be uploading 4 videos showing you 4 different looks that I create with the Naked Heat palette, and I challenge you to do the same thing. Don't get sucked into continually repurchasing makeup. It's very wasteful. Rather get stuck into your old makeup. Seriously, works a treat. Anyway, so if you'd like to see the first look that I'm going to create with a Naked Heat palette, then just keep watching. I'm going to start with my Facha. This is a product that I've actually never used before, but it's been sitting in my cupboard for ages from my sister. This is the Stila Stay All Day 10-in-1 HD Beauty Balm, and I have a slight suspicion that this might be expired, but I'm gonna use it anyway. It smells like Play-Doh. That's always a bad sign, isn't it? Anyway, let's try it out. I kind of put it on my arm the other day and it looked alright. So it's got kind of like a skin toned tint to it. And I think it's designed to be worn, like you can use it under your foundation or wear it as a foundation. Yes. Seeing as it does have a tint to it. It's kind of got quite a thick consistency, so I do feel like it sort of fills in pores as well. If you're wondering why I look funny, I think it's something to do with my camera settings. I'm still figuring out how to use it properly, because I feel like it's super kind of like overexposed and sharpened. It doesn't kind of look like what I look like right now. Okay, so there we go. It kind of did provide me with some coverage. Where's my mirror? I mean, I think that looks really nice. I think on a day-to-day basis I'd probably just wear that by itself. Okay, so actually before we step into foundation, I thought I'd pick up this NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator, like this. And what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to pop this on the cheekbones. This is in the shade, does it have a shade? Sunbeam. And then hopefully you'll just see that glow showing through from underneath the foundation. Okay, so the 2 foundations that are like kind of almost finished, but I haven't really used them for a really long time, are the Fit Me Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundations. I've got the shade 110 and 120, and because I have more of 120, I'm going to start with that because I think it's too dark. Might work. It matches my face. Doesn't really match my neck. Just going to see if I can get anything out of the 110. Nope. The tiniest drop. Okay, and then I'm going to blend it in with my sponge. As you probably already know, my favorite foundation at the moment is the Essence Awake and Fits and Awake or something like that. But it's got such a beautiful light to medium coverage and provides such a glow, whereas this one is kind of more so quite a matte foundation, and it's quite a thin consistency, but it still does provide a lot of coverage. I'm just going to blend that all the way down my neck because it doesn't match. I think it's, if you're wondering why my neck is all splotchy, it's because my eczema is flaring up at the moment. And I put cortisone cream on this morning and it is so itchy. And you see, I love this foundation. I like this challenge. So next up, I have a loved but forgotten concealer, which is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I've definitely moved over to the Catrice concealer at the moment, so I thought I would go back to this one for now. Okay, so powder that I've kind of neglected a lot is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder in the shade 110 Fair Ivory. And the reason why I kind of stopped using this is it is a skin toned powder, but I just feel like it didn't do anything to, I think it just darkened my face. Yeah, you see, it just comes off so much darker on my face than it does in the pan. And I know it's probably not specifically designed for your under eyes, but I don't want to be using like 3 different powders for my face, you know? I just want to be using one. And that's why I've been using the Catrice Translucent. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a bronzer. Now, hear me out. I only have one bronzer going at the moment, which is fantastic. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Sun Glow Matte Bronzing Powder, Water Resistant for darker skin. I would not say that that is a bronzer for darker skin, but whatevs. I'm going to take a bunch of that and I'm going to bronze up the usual spots. I only have one highlighter at the moment. This is the only affordable one that is really great quality, and I use it in pretty much every video. It's the Wet n Wild Megaglo Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. For blush, more recently I've been using the Enthusiasm blush, and I have kind of moved away from my Ascot London in Sunkissed Rose. And the reason why is because I just think that this is a more autumnal, how's that for a word, / wintry blush, whereas I've moved into spring at the moment in South Africa, and I'm kind of just more enjoying the lighter peachier tones. But I thought I would give this one a little try again. I'm just going to quickly neaten up my brows off camera and I'll be right back. Bush brows. It's my brow gel. I'm loving brushing them completely up like this. I like it a lot. Okay, so I'm done with my facial and I've got a hair on my face, and I'm gonna zoom you in and we can do the eyeball probably. Okay, so time to hit into the Naked Heat palette. I thought for the first look of the month that I would do something quite natural and wearable on the day-to-day, and kind of as we do more tutorials with it, kind of like then delve a little bit deeper into the more dramatic side, because boy can you do it. Okay, so what I'm going to first do is just quickly set everything again with the lightest shade, which is Ounce. And take it all the way up to the brow bone just to make sure that there definitely isn't any creasing on my eyelid. Okay, I'm going to then take it one step up and go into the shade that is Chaser. And on a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to wash that across my crease. Has anyone ever watched Ray Donovan? Because I'm so freaking hooked. It's a bloody risque show, I can tell you that much. Lots of boobies. but it's flipping cool. Okay, I'm going to step it up one more, and this is the shade Sourced. And with my same fluffy brush, I'm just going to kind of deepen up the outer corner and the crease. I'm also going to just take that color and sweep it under my lower lash line. Seriously dropping it down low. And then the last shade I'm going to dip into today is the one just darker than that, which is this one, and that is called Low Blow. And with that same brush, once again, just going to deepen up the outer corner. Okay, and that is literally how I'm going to leave my eyes today. Nice and plain and simple. I've only used the first lightest 4 colors in the palette, and that's how it's gonna be. Okay? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, and then for on my lid, I'm just gonna touch into this Charlie palette, Revlon Charlie eyeshadow palette, right? And I'm just gonna stick my finger into this like brassy, bronzy sort of a shade. Focus. That shade over there. It is stunning. Looks like that. And I'm just going to take a little bit and just dab it all over the lid, just to give a kind of like shine or wet look to the eye. I am actually in one of the future Naked Heat palette videos, I am going to do a wet look, which I've never actually tried before because I've heard people have absolute horror stories with them. But just adding like a light layer of shimmer kind of has that same effect, gives you that shine, that wet look. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a brown eyeliner, pencil eyeliner, this is an Essence eyeliner, and I'm just going to run that along the outer third of my lash line. And I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of just lifts the eye slightly without it looking like you're wearing any. Okay, last for the eyes, I'm gonna take, I was like, I'm gonna put some mascara on. That's lipstick. I'm gonna take my almost finished Hey Gorgeous Pure Volume Pure Wild Volumizing Mascara. Wow, once again, really good at my job. It's amazing. And it's organic. I mean, come on. That is stunning. Okay, eyes are done, and I'm gonna zoom you back out so we can finish up the look. Okay, so this is the face so far. I really love using warm colors and making my hair kind of like match my makeup because as you can see, my eyes are blue, and I think warm colors really make it pop. It's the same as if you have brown or like hazel eyes, doing like a green or blue eye actually makes your eyes stand out so much. For lips today, now you see this is not an old product, but it's new and I love it and I want to show you, so I'm going to. This is the Maybelline Matte Ink, Superstay Matte Ink, and it is in the shade 25 Heroine. Just wait, guys, this looks nuts. Is that not crazy? See, that's probably a more accurate representation. So look. What do you guys think? Do you feel like it's super fall? I think I can't not look fall because I'm a fall colored human. So I don't know why I'm saying fall, because here in South Africa we say autumn. But this is the finished makeup look. I'm not going anywhere today, so this is probably just going to come off again. I'm going to quickly finish it up with some spray from the Apothecary, which I love this. It gives you such a nice dewy look. Wow, I love this. I love this. Anyway, you see, this is why I wanted to go back and revisit makeup, because it excites me, it re-inspires me, it challenges me to reuse stuff that I've forgotten about, and I'm really excited to continue with this challenge. And every month I'll be using a different palette. I'll be back in about a week or so with another look, which will hopefully be that wet look I was talking about. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Leave your suggestions, your recommendations, and subscribe to my channel. I would love it if you could be a part of this. My kind of personal expression on YouTube channel. God, I'm cheesy. I'm so cheesy. Okay, well, I'm gonna love and leave you, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Beautiful. Beautiful. Whoa, calm down there, Seymour. Anyway, if you'd like to continue watching, then please do so. What have I done to my arm? So if you'd like to see how I create too dark for me. Ooh. Oh. I like it. I like it. Icky. So itchy. Okay. Oh my god, it's so itchy. I wonder if I fiddle with this kadunk.